Hello everybody, today back here, finally back from vacation. Computer issues also delayed me another week. Finally got everything back up and running. We're going to be back doing a hardware review today on the KTS Telescopic Storm. So, we'll be doing a review on the KTS Telescopic Storm. This came from me, let's see where I got it from. Oh yeah, went to a local vape shop, Good E-Juice. It's a store out in Minooka. It's out in Illinois. I have a link posted below. They have an online store also if you're interested in purchasing one also. Let's break it down a little bit. We're going to start with the unboxing and what you get for the price. It's $79.99 and you get a nice hard case with a zipper here. I probably won't have any need for this, but it's nice that it comes packaged in a nice case if you want to carry it around it. It's very hefty, very big, very sturdy case. Zippered case. If you unzip it here, you'll find some accessories. Alright, and we'll get a little closer up here and we'll see what the telescopic storm comes with. So you open your zipper case, you're going to find yourself a wall charger, and it's got the prongs for the wall in the back here. They just flip out. It's nice that it comes with it. I don't think I'll use it. I have a nice one, but you know, it feels cheap and whatnot, but it works. I've tested it. It does charge your batteries. It does just do one battery, and it could do up to an 18650 with the slider here. You also do get two 18650 protected batteries. Says right on there 18650. Probably not going to pick up, but they are ICR 18650 2000 milliamp batteries, 3.7 volt. They're just generic batteries, but they work well. It comes with two. I have one in my mod now. They work well for generic batteries. I have been using them. You get a little instruction manual here. Goes in detail a little bit, explains. It's not really much to explain considering it is an all mechanical mod. You also get a nice little tank here with the top wicks. The top coil looks like, with the drip tip that comes with it also. Cheap Durlan drip tip it looks like. Yeah, you know, it's a little tank you can use. I haven't used it, so I couldn't say if it's good or not. You know, it's a generic tank. It also comes with a bag here, and you got two sets of wicks here. So you got two different heads you can replace on there. A set of two. And that's pretty much what you get. Oh, and obviously you get your mod. That's all nicely packed in here when you receive it. Okay, so here I have broken it all down into the different pieces and parts that the telescopic storm has. The one I chose was the little gold and the silver looking, kind of imitates the GG, but they do have one that's all silver looking. It is, I'm not sure the material. It's very lightweight. When I got it, I felt that it felt really cheap, but it performs well, so that's what matters. And I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and no issues. So you got your bottom cap here. Let me get this on focus. Okay, you got your bottom cap with the spring here, which seems to be welded into the post here. But it's a good spring. It's very sturdy, very little flex to it, so it's a solid spring. It's got little holes here, but serve no purpose because there's no ventilation on the bottom cap. But there is ventilation throughout this device. I'll show you later. Okay, then you have your bottom column here, and it's got the bottom firing button here, and it does have a locking ring. So you can turn nice and easily, and it will lock the device, or you could unscrew that there, and the device will fire. Check the inside here. See, when I press it, that post comes out and makes contact with the bottom column when installed. Very nicely machined. Threading on this is very smooth, buttery smooth. except for the bottom cap. For some reason that one seems to be a little rougher. Then you got your middle column here. This is very lightweight piece right here. This is probably the lightest piece on the whole device. And then you got your top column. And then you got your connection, which on this it is not adjustable. Solid straight up connection. I haven't had any issues with firing as far as my cargo tanks or any of my rebuildables. Seems to fire well where it's at, but it's not adjustable. It's got the little cut grooves on the side, so if you do want to have a cargo tank or tank flush, you still will get airflow. There's 4 grooves on here, and it does have, let's see, where is it at? The 3 vent holes right up here for battery ventilation, and it does vent through. If you look through here, you can see where they shine through, so it is good ventilation on there. And this ring does not turn or anything, it's just aesthetics. And also forgot to mention, on the bottom where the button is, there's also ventilation. There we go. You see the 3 ventilation there. So there's a total of 6 vent holes. So there's ventilation. Now I'm just going to assemble it in various modes just to show you the look of the device. Let's start with what I'm using it in now, which is 18650 mode. I'll use one of the provided batteries they provided with it. And we will put it, let me assemble this the correct way. Okay, the bottom cap goes right on there. And this is the only cap that seems to be a little bit rougher to put on, but everything else goes on smooth. Let's turn that on there. Okay. Then you take your middle, take the middle column, and either or way, doesn't matter. They fit on both the same. Said buttery smooth. You can just flick it and it'll turn. Then we'll take the top post. It goes right on. And then that's pretty much it. We'll put our 18650 in. We'll go nipple up. I'll just loosen this up a bit. Okay. And we'll put our top cap on. Smooth. And just tighten it down, you know, until it's snug. It's about snug. And that is the full device in 18650 mode. With the battery and everything, it gives you, gives that heft to it. Yeah, that's 18650, and we'll slap a AGA T2 on, which actually is a little bit too big for this. It hangs over just a bit, but with the AGA. That's with the AGA. And should be firing just fine. Sure enough, it is. Alright, now I've switched up to this top view here. Seems to be a little better to shoot this video. Just a little comparison between the 18650 Telescopic Storm and the EVIC. It is obviously way shorter than the EVIC. Just because there's no mechanicals in here, there's no switches, there's no circuitry, motherboard, whatever you want to call it. So it's obviously going to be shorter than any regulated mod you're going to have. We'll take this down again real quick, and I'll show you the difference between it in 18500 or 18490, either or. Loosen up this top cap. Okay, pop out the 18650, and we got a protected AW IMR. Okay, tank on, and tighten it down. And it'll pretty much go all the way till the gold center column is covered, almost all the way. Right about there. That's it in 18500 mil, which I seem to like the best because it pretty much fits nicely in my hand, just like that. And works just fine. And now in 18350 mil, that's where it gets a little tricky because you got to remove a column. You're not going to use them all. You are going to get rid of this top column here. Just unscrew that. Takes forever. Okay, so this little top column gone. Then all you do is take your 18500 and take your 18350. Goes right in. Take your top cap. Screw that down. Okay, and then just tighten it away. And that's an 18350 mil. Now that is tiny. That pretty much covers it all up. It works good. It's real good. Now, obviously it's unregulated. Getting a tremendous hit out of it with a fresh battery in there. I don't know. I'm going to find something out right now. You're going to be the first to see this. If maybe you could use a top cap. You know what? Use a top cap instead of this gold column piece to where it's all silver. Let's take a look. Take this column out real quick. Kind of curious. I have not tried this. A lot of threads. Gets tiring. Okay, there goes my battery. Alright, we popped the 18350 in. I want to see, actually. Obviously that won't work. Let's try it with... oh, that won't work. I see why now. Okay, never mind. Sorry for wasting your time. But like I said, I've been using an 18350 mode. No issues with it not firing. Seems to fire just the way it's supposed to. It's a nice locking ring on here. Locks easily. And it does work effectively. The button's solid. It's got tension. You know, the only thing I could say about it, the materials used to make it are a little cheap. But, I mean, I could see why it goes for the price it goes for. Because, I mean, it's they are calling this some places the GG clone. Hoosier Vape sells this also, and they call it the GG clone. I don't have a GG, nor will I ever be able to afford a GG unless I strike some gold somewhere, but this works just fine. Looks nice, aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, let's get this tightened down, have a quick vape. Alright. Vape's good. Ugh. 4.2 volts on a 1.4 ohm head or coil. Ugh, that's rough. You get some regulation. I'm going to be getting a kick in soon, so I can regulate these and get more of a steady vape out of them. I'll be back with my final thoughts and review on this product. So final thoughts on the HKS, or is it HTS? Sorry, these names are confuse me. KTS Telescopic Storm. It's $79.99. I'll have the link posted below. You could also look at Hoosier Vape's website. Also, they have it in the non-kit form, so you can just get the tube only, I think, for $50. Sometimes they run a special on it, but I got mine there. Overall, I'd recommend it. It's a very good product. Also, like I said, the downfall of it is it feels a little cheap. The tubing's a little cheap filling, but it works. It's not as fingerprinty as I thought it was going to be. It collects some fingerprints and some scuffs, but overall it's a solid device. They like the pinky button. It seems to just sit in my hand a lot nicer, especially on a rebuildable. It works very well with it. The only thing is you got to line up that wick with, you know, kind of just where you always position it to vape. It's the only issue I'm having. I'm actually going to get a bottom firing mechanical soon, and I will have a review on that, so stay tuned for that one. That's pretty much it. I mean, as always, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and keep on vaping.